Hello guys, how are you? Today in class we talk about future will, okay? This auxiliary is for future tense, okay? Well, to work with will, we can use it with any pronouns, any names, any subject in singular and plural, okay? I, we, or she, or the doctors, my parents, my father, the dog will, okay? So singular and plural nouns we can use with will. And after will, we need to use the action in base form, okay? The auxiliary will is used when we need to refer or mention a future action, something that we plan to do later in the future. Also, you can use it to talk about an event in the future that you have just decided to do, and for predictions and promises. It means that will is to use it for predictions. For example, today um, it will rain later. Okay, lloverá después. Okay. Or maybe something that you just planned at the moment. For example, let's have a party. Let's have a party. Who is going to help? Who will help? And for example, Fer says, I will bring the sandwich. And Leslie I will bring the cokes. Okay. And Larissa says, I will bring the glitter. And Stephanie says, I will bring, let's see, I will bring the pizza, okay, for example. So, will is also to speak about, to talk about something that you don't have planned. I mean, something that you planned at the moment, okay? We have an example. I think I will prepare a party next week. So will is for positive statements and will not is a negative. Or also you can use a contraction, won't. Okay, won't is for will not. Okay. And if you want to know the structure, well, you need the pronoun or name, singular or plural, plus the action, plus will, plus the action in base form. Okay, it says use will with any pronouns or names plus action in base form. I think, I will prepare. I is the pronoun, will is the auxiliary, and prepare is the action in base form. Also, you can use a contraction apostrophe double L. Okay, you can use it, but just with pronouns. Okay, with I, he, she, it, we, you, and they. Okay, any kind of any pronoun, you can use the apostrophe double L, but not with names. Okay, it sounds weird. For example, if you say, I think they'll prepare a party next week. They'll, okay, it's correct. But if you say, I think Luis, it sounds weird. It is wrong. Okay, I think doctors, no, it's not. It's not correct. Okay, you can say, I think they'll, or I think he'll. Okay, so if you're going to use apostrophe double L, the contraction of will is with pronouns. Okay, not with names, not with nouns or subjects. Okay, it's a very easy topic to understand because this is to talk about future actions. Okay, now we have another one, going to. When are we going to use going to? Okay, when we have a plan, objective, or action already planned, we need to use the auxiliary going to. Going to is a future auxiliary that expresses a conclusion regarding the immediate future or an action in the near future that has already been planned or prepared. Okay, going to is for something that you already have planned. Okay, planned. For example, in September 2021, I am going to graduate of psychology. Okay, it's something that you already have in mind. Okay, I don't know how am I going to do. Maybe I need to study hard. Maybe I need to study every day, etc. But I am going to be a psychologist. Okay, something planned in the future, but also is for predictions. Okay, now the structure for this tense, you need to use pronoun or name. Okay, and then the verb to be, but am, is, or are. Okay, because remember that ing always goes with the verb to be. Okay, but like we're working with future, you need the verb to be in present. Okay, because you never work in past in the future. So if you're going to use I am going to. If you're going to use he, she, or it, is, and then going to, or we, you, they, are, and then going to. Going to always goes together, and after to, the action has to be in the base form. Okay, so pronoun plus name or name plus the verb to be plus going to plus the action in base form. Okay, example, I am going to graduate as a psychologist in September 2021. Okay, I is the pronoun. Okay, am is the verb to be. Going to, okay, we can say that is the auxiliary tense of future. And then after to, remember that after the preposition to, you have to use the action in base form. Okay, I am going to graduate as a psychologist, and the complement. I pronoun, am the verb to be, going to, and then graduate. Okay, or the other one, she is going to come to the party that I am preparing. She is a pronoun, is the auxiliary of the verb to be, going to, okay, to talk about future, and then come is the action, and then the complement. They are going to go back to the university when the quarantine is over. They is the pronoun, are is the auxiliary. Okay, going to, always together, and then followed by the action in base form. Okay, so we can say that we have three rules. Going to on ing goes with the verb to be, am, is, or are. And the am, is, or are depends on what? On the names or the pronouns. Okay, then after to, the action has to be in base form. Graduate, come, go, play, plan, stay, jump, etc. Okay, we have more information. Now it says subject plus am, is, are, or plus going to plus the infinitive form. Okay, singular. For I, we have to use am in the contraction I'm. For you, we, and they, we have to use are, and then the contraction your, we're, or their. For singular, he, she, and it, we use is. We can use his, she's, or its. Okay, but if we are going to use the negative form, remember that the negative always goes in the auxiliary. Okay, so I'm not, are not, or aren't, or isn't. Okay, and then going to, and then the action in base form. Okay, if you remember the ing, you are going to remember this. Okay, more information. Going to future tense. How is it structured? Again, we need the subject, the pronoun or the name, plus the verb to be, am, is, or are, depending on what? On the name or on the pronoun. Then going to, and then the action in first form of verb or base form or infinitive is the same. Okay, so be going to, for example, it is used to or for to make prediction or to plan actions. If it is to make a prediction, we can use be careful, the bee is going to bite you. Okay, watch out, this vase is going to fall on you. Mary is pregnant. She's going to have a baby soon. Okay. If it is a planned action, something that you already have planned, that you already thought about it, Mark is going to organize the celebration. I have bought my ticket. For example, we can say Fernando was saying that he planned to go to a concert on August. Right, Fernando? Do you remember that? So, Fernando has bought his ticket. So, he's going to go to a concert on August. Okay? Then I am going in August, pardon, I'm sorry, in August. Then I am going to go to make my daughter's birthday cake, okay? It's something that you already planned it, okay? So we can go work with going to, okay? With make prediction or plan predictions, okay? Then we have the opposite of will versus going to. Okay, when are we going to use will, and when are we going to use going to? We're going to use will for express future actions decided at the moment of speaking. Okay, like the example that we mentioned with of the party. Okay, let's have a party. Okay, I'll bring the sandwiches, I'll bring the cokes, etc. Okay, and also to express a prediction based on personal opinions or experience. For example, today, in my own opinion, it will rain. Okay, because like yesterday rained too much, maybe today also it will rain. Okay, it's my opinion. Okay. But remember also for predictions, okay? Like the fortune teller. Do you remember that we speak about a fortune teller like Moni Vidente? Okay? What does the fortune teller say to us? Okay? You will be married. You will have kids. What else? You will be rich. You will have a fortune. Okay? You will be happy. Okay? So they always tell us something positive. Most of the times, okay? But only if you pay to me, if you give me my money, you will have all of that. They are social liars. They just want our money. Well, will is also for predictions. I'm sorry, for predictions. Now, going to is to express future plans decided before the moment of speaking. Okay? Future plans, something that you already decide, okay? Or to express a prediction based on present evidence, okay?